באנו חושך לגרש, בידינו אור ואש, כל אחד הוא אור קטן, וכולנו אור איתן. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour, no one can hold back the dark. Let's keep it burning, let's keep the light of hope alive, make safe our journey through the storm. באנו חושך לגרש, בידינו אור ואש, כל אחד הוא אור קטן, וכולנו אור איתן. סורה חושך חלשכות, סורה מפני האור, סורה חושך חלשכות, סורה מפני planet is turning, circle on her path around the sun. Earth Mother is calling her children home. Light is returning, 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 light is
Shabbat Shalom Chag Urim Sameach. Happy Chanukah. We're so glad to welcome you all here. We already have our Chanukiah lit, but it is time to do our candles. And for that, I'm going to invite our visiting Erev Cantor. You passed your comps. That's Erev. Erev meaning even. It's the night before. She's about to become a Cantor in May. Beth Rinstein is the cantorial intern at Central Synagogue, and I'm so honored to have her join us tonight, because not only is she an incredibly talented musician, but also a very close friend of mine. Come and light the candles, ye. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. So this evening's melodies are going to be pretty different than a typical service. And that is because Beth has composed an album of Shabbat music called Shabbat Streams. It's out on streaming now on Spotify. Go take a listen. It's amazing. And so we're incorporating a lot of those pieces into tonight's service. So I hope when you catch on that you sing along. There'll be a couple of teaching moments as well. But we're going to start with Or Zarua. That's on page 14.
Ohavei Adonai Sinura, Shomer nafshon chasidav miad reshaim yatzilei. Ozarua latzadiku yishrei lev simcha. 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 Simchot tzadikim b'Adonai, v'hodu lezecher kodsho. Simchot tzadikim b'Adonai, v'hodu lezecher So we've come to the part of our service where we are about to welcome Shabbat as if Shabbat were a bride. And we are welcoming Shabbat not only on Shabbat, but during our Festival of Lights. And I think that warrants a very extra special welcome this week. Something a little lively, something that's going to make you want to dance because it's Hanukkah, people. Mm-hmm. So we are going to do a new Lechadodi. I might have written it. And we're going to learn how it goes because I want everyone to be able to welcome the Sabbath with joy and with excitement, like we are all the Kabbalists in Sfat, just so excited that Shabbat is here. So it goes like this. Lechadodi likirat kala. Lechadodi Likerat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela, Pnei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi likerat kala, Lecha dodi likerat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela.
wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Find your seats, folks. Find your seats. We are on page 24 for Shalom Aleichem, page 24. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'achem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mimelech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mimelech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitkhem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mimelech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Would you join me on page 27? At the bottom, entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without. We continue with Chatzi Kaddish, page 26.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
Amen.
וילמד יברח ירתה וימליך מלכותי,
בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב יאמרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם עולם ימיה יתברך.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה.
בריחו
לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה.
תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמי רננה וימרו. Amen. We turn to page 28. Please rise. At the top. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise are you, Adonai, God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravi. And at the bottom of page 33. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol, all these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Pages 34 and 35. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. You may be seated. We continue on page 36 with Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi Metzavecha hayom alevavecha meshinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha u'melachtecha b'derech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam le'od al yadecha Ve'hayu letotafot b'nei necha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim le'Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, lihiot lachem le'Elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, emet. I invite you to turn to page 40 for a special Hanukkah rendition of our Michamocha praise, saying, "Who is like you, God, awesome and powerful, working wonders." And indeed, God worked wonders for the Jewish people during the Hanukkah story, and God willing, in our days as well. our service for the last year and a quarter, we've brought to mind the people of Israel, both the literal people of Israel, the Jewish people, and also the people living in Israel, the people who are in need of our prayers, our support, the hostages in Gaza, those in harm's way in Lebanon and Syria and Gaza, all of these places. We wish over them a sukkot shalom, a shelter of peace. And in this section, we're going to offer a couple of different songs than we normally do. This Hashkivenu can be found entirely in your Siddur. It's on page 42, no English in this one, perhaps a little different, and was written by my dear friend Beth. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom Leshalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. If you caught it, join in. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom Leshalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha V'takneinu b'eitza tova milfanecha v'hoshienu למען שמך והגן בעדנו והסר מעלינו אויב דבר וחבר רע ויגון השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום לשלום והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך והרחיק ממנו עוון ופשע וצל כנפיך תסתירנו כי אל שומרנו מצילנו אתה כי אל חנון ורחום אתה ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום ואתה ויד עולם ברוך אתה אדוני הבורא סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. Slide, please, Evan. Thank you. In this time of darkness, Hanukkah brings light. And in all times of darkness, there is always light. And indeed, always miracles. Next slide. The miracle of unexpected safety when rockets fall from the sky. The miracle of hostages of all background found and returned to their homes despite impossible odds. The miracle of a people so often divided by practice and creed, united in sentiment, however devastating, bring them home and end this war. And the greatest miracle of all, that despite all odds and over thousands of years of destruction and terror, Am Yisrael Chai, the Jewish people, live. We're on page 356.
ברוח ארבעים עם כל פעמונים
As difficult as it might be to reinsert ourselves back into the joy of Chanukah and the joy of Shabbat, I implore that we do so, and we'll turn to page 44 for Vishamru, for more than the Jewish people has kept Shabbat. Shabbat has kept the Jewish people. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorata berit olam beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz u'bayom hashvi'i Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash. We turn to page 46 and rise for our Amidah, our standing prayer. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imo זוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומשיח ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. I invite you to pray the following pages silently, or pray the prayers that is in your heart. If you are praying the prayers on these following pages, there's an insertion for Hanukkah on page 264, if you intend to pray that. When you have finished your praying, I invite you to take a seat. Page 62.
Shalom, 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 shalom.
Shalom. We've come to the time in our service where we pray for those in need of healing of mind, body, or spirit. If you are thinking of someone this evening that you would like to share their name aloud, I invite you to do so as I pass my hand around the congregation. Mm-hmm.
People of Israel, Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, and Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Walsh.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Gleason.
Mm-hmm.
Francis Williams, John Paul Mofsky.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca Wessel.
Keith, Tyler, Tony, Tony Breslin.
We wish them a healing of mind, body, and spirit. Refuah shleima. Together we say, Amen. We continue with a special Misha Berach. During Hanukkah, candles are lit and put into the window to publicize the miracle of the holiday. The Festival of Lights is intended to physically light up the darkest time of the year. And so too are we as Jews meant to light up the world during dark times. What does it mean? to be a light in a dark time. In times of darkness, we may be tempted to pull the blanket over our head and hide. We may feel like sleeping all the time. We may have a special affinity for cozy socks or hats embracing us like a warm hug. And on a warm, sunny day in the winter, kind of like today, it can feel like we are emerging from our hibernation, emerging into a world that maybe looks a bit different than days or weeks or months ago. And when the dark and the cold return, we go back to our houses and again pull those covers over our head. What does it mean to be a light in a dark time? Light and its effect on the world is the oldest thing to exist. God says, "Let there be light," the very first thing created, shining brightness on the vast chaos that was the world until that point. And indeed, we have revered light ever since, and rightly so. We speak about the light of God inside each of us. We light our Ner Tamid, our internal light, to symbolize God's eternal presence. We light Shabbat and indeed Chanukah candles, physically bringing light into the world as it gets darker outside. What does it mean to be a light in a dark time? A light in the darkness is not all-encompassing. It does not leave the vicinity of the house or the room or the proximity of what is lit. Perhaps from above and afar we can see tiny specks of light, but just as we can see stars in the night sky, these lights, while present, do not erase the darkness. Only the power of large, impressive, heavenly light, such as the sun, has the power to fully eradicate the dark, and even so, only in certain places. To be a light in a dark time is not to light up the entire world. Not even the sun can do that. To be a light in a dark time is to not even serve as a beacon for those looking from faraway places. They may see our light, but they don't benefit from it. Indeed, to be a light in a dark time is to bring those we love, those we care about, closer together, huddled around the glow of love and community. To be a light in the darkness is to be a witness to the darkness around you and to say, "Hineni, here I am." To be a light in the darkness is to pass on that light to those around you, for sharing the light of your candle does not diminish it, and we mustn't let the light go out. We are on page 367. 1, 2,
that stallion so highly that we keep alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden and this is the promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out.
Thank you guys so much. We continue with our Elenu Praise, page 282, page 282, and I invite you all to rise. Stuck. That's not a fun time to be stuck. Aleinu leshabeach la'adon hakol, la'zeit geula le'yoseh bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyei ha'aratzot, ve'lo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo samchachenu kahen, ve'gor aleinu kechol ha'onam, v'anachnu korim u'mishpacharim u'modim, lifnei Beth, malachei halachim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'emar v'hayel Adonai le'melech al kol ha'aretz, vayom hahu, vayom hahu, yireh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad. You may be seated. Please turn to page 294, where we find our Kaddish Yatom, our mourner's Kaddish for our beloved dead. This week, we mourn the death of Toby Mills, who was laid to rest this morning. Thank you, Rabbi Muller. We observe the period of Shloshim from Michael Cates, and we mark the yahrzeits of Sadie Baskin, Erwin H. Brand, Lillian Hartman Bronstein, Abe Edelman, Jacob Feldman, Betty Friedman, Rachel Friedman, June Getty, Molly Goldberg, Joseph Goldhammer, Ida Goodman, Gertrude Gordon, Gladys Hershenson, Lucille Hubischer, Etta Kaplan, Thelma Klaben, Paul H. Mazarov, George Paddock, Philip Pink, Benjamin N. Puckman, Louis Rosen, Samuel Roth, Beatrice Routman, Alfred Schneider, Milton David Schwartz, J. Harry Serbin, Minnie Simons, Ann Snyder, Rabbi Richard J. Sobel, Maxine Sofer, Robert Spear, Lawrence Tachna, Matthew Teplitz, Selim Terzi, Ivan Weiskopf, Morris Zeichner, and Ruth Zisman. If you have the name of a loved one that you wish to share at this time, or if I inadvertently mispronounce the name of a loved one, I invite you to share their name aloud as I pass my hand around the congregation. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be an everlasting blessing. We turn to page 294 and we rise for our Kaddish Yatom, comforting our mourners as together we say, Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chaye chon uvyomei chon, uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen, Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'amei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithalel v'yithalal shemei dekudusha b'richu, le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, Hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. A spectacularly tremendous thank you to Erev, Cantor, Beth, Rinstein. I'm very excited to come in May and call you Cantor Rinstein for the first time. And Julian Chin. And for Ellen, our tech wizard extraordinaire, thank you so much for making this happen this evening. And of course, to everyone who made this Hanukkah dinner and experience so special, thank you all. I know that some of you guys are watching in the kitchen, so thank you very much for all you did to make this service special. We will conclude with some words of empowerment from Zechariah. Not by might, not by power, but by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. We're on page 365. Page 5, a short Kiddush for all of us. Please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. And the blessing over the meal we just ate at our material loading. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz v'te'avo. Chag Urim Sameach, Shabbat Shalom. This concludes our service.
Shabbat Shalom.